Oh, hello there. Yes, when our history books talk of kings and men of fame, it's quite nice out there, isn't it? Yes. Just wanted to take you through a story from the Mail on Sunday today and raise some issues about what the notion of the word "our" means. Schools drop British heroes Winston Churchill and Francis Drake as house names for woke icons such as Greta Thunberg and Marcus Rashford. The fail thunders. Yes, indeedy. Schools are updating their house names from privateers under Queen Elizabeth I to new names. Sophie from Durham has been on Twitter. She's blocked me on Twitter. I'm not really quite sure why. So I thought I'd be awkward instead in another way. Yes, anyway, I'm just going to take you through what she has to say about it, because after all, she is a role model for young people, isn't she? Yes, we can all aspire to being just like Sophie from Durham, getting on a train and spouting whatever right-wing cant she wants at the youth of the nation. Anyway, she says, I'll never understand why schools use Greta Thunberg as some glorious role model. All she did was truant. That's not exactly what you want to encourage the kids to do. Well, yes, I'm not really quite sure if I want to encourage the kids to use the word wanna. I would certainly encourage them to use a full stop at the end of a sentence, if nothing else. All she did was truant. Yes, bringing about change around the world. All she did was truant. That Rosa Parks, all she did was sit down. I could do that. It's farcical. Anyway, let's move on. British heroes, such as Sir Francis Drake and Sir Winston Churchill, are being dropped as house names in favour of woke icons such as Greta Thunberg and Marcus Rashford. How is a school dropout? Oh, I thought she was a truant, but now she's dropped out altogether. Often the result of truancy. You're right, Sophie. However, and a footballer more appreciated than the man who saved Britain? Well, I don't think they are. However, if we want to provide a positive role model for our young people, I would have thought Marcus Rashford is exactly it. Someone from a very humble background who rose to prominence and used that platform, Sophie, here comes the kicker, to bring about good in society rather than just laughing and whinging at things. Yeah, it's a really, really positive role model, and I would certainly, would have encouraged all of my students to wanna be that. And then she goes on, when schools are painting Rashford as a greater role model than Churchill, and he's a capital by the way, that's when you know the education in this country is screwed. Yes, indeed. Imagine people like me holding up people that bring about change in the world. Screwed. At the heart of this, I shouldn't really keep on going on at her, but I can't help it. I cannot stand. The only young people I come across that hold opinions like that are 14. And the reason that they hold those opinions is because they're 14. By the time they get to 18, they generally speaking don't. They actually tend to be somewhat more nuanced. Yeah, you might need to look that up in the dictionary, Sophie. Yes, but is this notion of our history? Well, Sir Francis Drake, I don't think realistically is part of anyone's history in the UK. I mean, Churchill is, by all means, hats off to the guy. Probably be a sort of humbug, wouldn't it? But I mean, hats off to the guy, vis-a-vis World War II, etc. Yeah? But I think, if we're going to talk about our history, then maybe we should be talking about things that young people might actually feel have some relevance in their lives. Yeah? That might be important. What Sophie means by our history is their history. Notice that the two that she's gone on about are both knights of the realm. Them. People at the top. Not ordinary people. Yeah? She doesn't think that ordinary people can be role models. I really do. If I was going to suggest some role models to my young people, I don't tend to do things like that because, that's not how the education system in this country works, or screwed as it is. Yeah? I would strongly suggest people that change the world for the better.